What's going on, guys? Riceman here with Entourage Games, bringing you a Marvel Champions video instead of a normal Destiny video today. As Entourage Gaming branches out into different forays from Runeterra to Marvel Champions to Crisis Protocol, I will be handling most of the Marvel Champions gameplay videos. So today we are bringing the brand new Black Widow, Tasha Romanoff, up against Rhino Expert. So on Natasha's side, her alter ego response after you play a preparation card, you can draw one card. Preparation is a new subtype that has been released with her pack. She has a starting hand of 6 and 9 hit points. Of course, for those new to the game, Rhino is the basic hero, or basic villain, excuse me, in the core set. He basically just hits hard, does a little bit of scheming here and there, but he is the starter villain for the set. His main scheme has a 7 threat per player, called the break-in. If this is completed, the players lose the game. We start off with 0 threat, but each round we add 1 threat to the main scheme. Because it's expert mode, we're starting on stage 2 instead of stage 3. With stage 2, when this is revealed, which is at the start of the game, we will search the encounter deck for a break-in and take side scheme and reveal it, and then shuffle. We've already shuffled the encounter deck, and we found this. When revealed, place an additional threat here, so we'll start off with 2 plus 1 for 3 threat. If we don't get it removed by the end of the turn, we will get an additional encounter card during the villain phase. So we've got our opening hand here. With Natasha, we're definitely looking for any kind of preparation cards, something to get down early to draw more cards. Winter Soldier is her ally. He's really good mid to late game because of his ability to be his cost to be reduced by the number of preparation cards. There's many games where I've played him for free or 1 cost. You play this for free or 1 cost, and you're getting 2 thwart and 2 attack with 4 health. Yeah, that is a game changer. The new resource generator for this set is the Queen Carrier. You can only play if you have an Avenger identity trait. You can exhaust and generate a wild resource. So this is the first time we've been able to generate wild resources. Normally we generate a mental resource, physical resource. Helicarrier does 1 less for the card that you play next. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and mulligan here. We're going to put Winter Soldier out for now. And the Queen Carrier we're going to put out. I think we can get away. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to keep the Queen Carrier. I think I can do this. So we're going to go ahead and draw 1 more for now. Okay, perfect. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to pay 2, 3. We're going to go ahead and get the Queen Carrier down. Wasn't going to originally, but I think we can do just fine with this. We'll use Power and Justice to pay 2 for this upgrade. It is a preparation upgrade. When any amount of threat would be placed on the main scheme, including at the beginning of the villain phase, we could discard this to prevent 3 of that. So with her ability, we get to draw a card. Strength, not ideal for strength. That's okay though, because we can use the Queen Carrier to pay 1 for Spycraft. We're going to flip. Black Widow's hero side has 2 thwart, 2 attack, and 2 defense. Her response is after you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control, you get to deal 1 damage to an enemy. So we're definitely gonna get a second encounter card this turn. So I think we want to go ahead and just play it safe though. We're going to remove 2 threat from this. And that's it. We're going to go ahead and pass. On this side, she gets a hand size of 5, so we'll draw 4. We'll keep strength for now. Not too bad here. So 1 threat will go on the main scheme. He will attack us for 3. We're going to defend. So 3 plus 1 is 4. We block 2. Okay. We get 2 encounter cards for breaking and taking. First one is a Hydra Mercenary. He'll come in. We're not going to trigger Spycraft off of that. I really want to save Spycraft for Shadows of the Past or for an extra Rhino attack or something along that line. Unless it's Sandman. We may use it on Sandman with his ability to be tough and 4 damage and or 4 health, 3 attack and 2 scheme. That's a lot to deal with. So let's go ahead and pop that. First thing it'll do, it'll deal damage to Rhino. We'll have to draw another card though, because it doesn't remove it. It just simply allows us to get a different one. So this one's not too bad. It's just basically a 5 health barrier for Rhino. So the first 5 damage we do to him has to go on this first, and then the rest will go on to him. Alright, so we need to... We're going to go ahead, pay 2, the grappling hook, another prep card. It's a hero interrupt. When you reveal a treachery, you can discard this and cancel the effects of it and discard it completely. So it's a little bit better than Spycraft because instead of revealing another one, it gets rid of it completely. So because we're not ready, so we can't get rid of this. We're gonna get another encounter card. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this to pay for this. Rhino has a lot of cards that are on the alter ego side for Black Widow. Will gain Surge, and because with espionage, it's interrupt. It's not just a hero interrupt. When the search keyword is played or will be resolved, you can discard this and draw 2 cards. We don't get the damage, but we do get to draw 2 more cards. And sometimes her hand can get a little small with the prep cards you're trying to play early. For Justice, I think it's still early for that. So we'll just drop this down just to get another prep card out there. And then we're going to flip. And we're flipping this early because we'll be able to get a bigger hand size next turn. He's not going to get to 7 anytime soon. The Hydra Mercenary doesn't scheme either. So we're pretty safe to go ahead and go to our alter ego form. So we'll draw 6. Get a Black Widow's Gauntlet, and that's really good. We can generate a resource for a prep card. So we can basically play this for free and then be able to play some other stuff as well. Alright, so 1 threat on the main scheme. Going to move him just in front of us to engage us. So he'll scheme for 1 plus 2 more, so 3. Of course, he schemes for 0 again. So we're going to draw 2 cards. Shadows of the Past. We're going to go ahead. It's not a hero form, but we are going to get rid of it. No damage, because we are once again in alter ego form. Oh, that's a hero interrupt anyways. There we go, see? So, we're going to go ahead and play it. So let's look for Taskmaster. Be a little bit bigger than the rest of the cards. That's how I did it. Okay, and then we need to find his scheme. Make it just a bit smaller there. Okay. Put the rest of these in the stack. Shuffle the deck. And we'll go over Taskmaster here in just a second after we get this. Surge, when revealed, exhaust your identity card. So we'll pop this. This card does have Surge, so we're going to drop this to gain 2 cards. And we get another Hydra Mercenary. Okay. So we're there. We're in an interesting spot here. Let's go ahead and put our 4 threat here, because it's 3 threat to start, and 1 for each player. My original plan was to get some stuff out. And I think we'll be okay to do that. So we're going to pay 1. 2, 3. We've already got most of the stuff out. So we're going to pay 3. We're going to do covert ops. It's an action, so it doesn't matter if it's hero or alter ego. Remove 4 threat from a scheme and confuse the villain. Go ahead and do this to get rid of this, which will also confuse him. Now the issue with Taskmaster is he has 0 scheme and 0 attack, but he gets +1 scheme and +1 attack for each upgrade you control. So he's right now would hit for 3 and 3. So we need to find a way to get rid of him, which theoretically we can. We just dump our hand, play him. So we use him to deal 2 damage, or we'll use him to deal 4 damage to an enemy. Get rid of Taskmaster. Normally I like to draw 3 cards in the situation to get another hand, but that's okay. What I really want to do is go ahead and I want to just get rid of this scheme here. Alright, so that will deal 1 damage. He's confused, so I'm not really worried about him. 1 scheme will go on, but well, I think we'll be able to be okay through that. So we're going to end the turn. Unfortunately, we did not get to draw any cards or anything like that, but it's okay. We did get another grappling hook. We got the safe house, which is good. We'll be able to play the safe house for free. We'll go over that during our phase. We're going to put a threat on the main scheme. He normally would scheme, but he's confused, so we'll take that off. Now we only get 1 encounter card. When revealed, he'll heal 4 damage. If none is healed this way, gain surge. Luckily, we've done 1 damage to him so far, so we will heal him for 1 and end the turn. Alright, so now, here we go. We're going to use this resource to pay 1 for that. It's alter ego action. You can exhaust to choose a preparation card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. Let's go looking. Also, before we forget, I will do this sometimes. Take him out. So I've got espionage. I think I'm going to flip over this turn. I think I can do that and do some stuff. So what I want to do is look for probably spycraft. That way we can get around one of his little tricky things. So we're gonna pay 2 for a grappling hook. Use their ability to draw a card. Acrobatics, that's really good for us. We're going to be able to definitely use that. I want to hold on to Scent Sooth for next turn. We're not going to be going to Alter Ego. We're not going to stay in Alter Ego this turn, so we will use that for Acrobatics. Need to do it this early, but we will pay that to play Spycraft. We're going to flip. Really no need to do the damage here right now. So we're going to go ahead and hit one of these guys for 2. Alright, that's it. I hate to do it this early, and I hate to do it with what we've got on the table here, but he would normally put 1 on here. We're going to have to drop that. Because we played a preparation card in order to block it, we can deal damage. Go ahead and deal our damage over here and get rid of this guy. We're gonna. He only hits us for 3. I think the most we'll take would be 5. I don't think we'll really take much more than that. So we're gonna go ahead and just take it because we have attack acrobatics for the boost cards. And we get hit for only 3. That's good. 3 plus the advance. I'll take that any day of the week. And then we'll get hit for one more. Now we're going to, when revealed, give Rhino a tough status. That's fine. We are not really in a position to do much because he's got the 5 damage here anyways, or the 5 extra health. I think we're going to be okay with that for now. Alright, I wanted to play the Scent Suit, but I think I'm going to have to get Dance of Death in to really sort of try and play it safe. So first thing we're going to do is get 2 threat off the main scheme. We're going to generate a resource, and then use one of these, and actually, I think instead of Dance of Death, what we'll do is we'll pay 2, 3. We're going to deal 4 damage to an enemy, so we're going to get rid of the mercenary, and then that will allow us to move 2 threat off the scheme. Let's see here now. We're in a much better position than we were 2 minutes ago. So we'll flip. We'll look for a... let's look for espionage because we're on this side. We're going to pay 1 for the espionage. Draw a card. Under surveillance. That's not bad in this situation. It's not ideal, but... Okay, so we're done with the turn. We're going to keep these. Getting 4 more cards. We have got to get this down this turn. I think we'll be able to. Yeah, we'll use our whole hand to basically do that. 1 threat on the main scheme. He will scheme for 1 plus 1, so 2. His encounter card. Another guard. The question is, not really in hero form, so it doesn't matter. We're going to take it, that's fine. Alright, so I want to heal for 3. Now that it's our turn. We're going to use this to look for Spycraft. Bring it to our hand. We will use the Queen Carrier to play Spycraft. Draw a card. Going to you pay 2 for... Not yet, actually. We're not in hero form. But we are going to go to hero form. So let's go ahead and go to hero form. 2 for justice. We did pay for that because that's wild. We can use that as a mental resource, so we'll move 4. We're going to 1, 2, 3 for the synth suit. Synth suit. It's tech. She gets +1 defense, and after you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control, you can exhaust this to ready Black Widow. So basically, it gives her the chance to defend, and then if you pop a prep card, you can ready her again. Now we're going to get another encounter card because we're decked ourselves out. I don't think we need this right now, so we're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Also, it'll allow it to potentially come into our hand maybe next turn if it shuffles in right. So we'll draw 3, get our encounter card for that. Draw 2 more. Okay. Hero side, 1 threat on the main scheme. We are going to defend this. We have 3 defense. 2, so we'll take 3, but what we're going to do, we're going to pop Acrobatics. Acrobatics will take the boost icons and deal that much damage back to the villain. What I think we're going to do, actually, we're going to use that to pop Tough. and then we're going to deal 1 damage to an enemy. We're going to go ahead and do it to this guy for now. We used a preparation card, so we'll be able to exhaust to ready her. Burn notice. We're definitely going to go ahead for now. Flip, exhaust, get the heck out of Dodge. Master plan, place 4 threat on each side scheme. There are none, so we'll discard until we find a side scheme. Getting a charge and a 2 stampedes is always great. Only problem with this is that that's going to help that encounter. There we go. And then this one is just 2 per player, but it does have the crisis icon. So we cannot remove threat from the main scheme until we get rid of the threat off of this scheme first. Alright, so we are back on our... over here. We are back on our alter ego side. Going to use the Queen Carrier to pay for the Black Widow's Gauntlet. We can generate that to produce a wild resource for a prep card. Definitely going to do that. For acrobatics, because we're probably going to flip back over. We're going to draw a card off of that. We're going to use this to get acrobatics back. Let's see here now. We're going to flip. Let's see here. I don't want to do this. I think if we can just go ahead, I don't really want to use this many resources, but we're going to pay 1, 2, 3 for this. We're going to kill the Hydra Mercenary to remove the 2 threat off of here. We still have acrobatics in our hand. I want to keep that for now. I think that's a pretty good card. And now it's time to ready up. 4 cards, 5 total. Winter Soldier, this is a perfect opportunity to get Winter Soldier into play. As you see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're going to be able to get Winter Soldier in for free. Hopefully Winter Soldier coming in will finally help us to start knocking down Rhino. So 1 threat on the main scheme. We are going to block for 3 damage. So we'll take 3. Take 0 actually, because we blocked it. Pop the last card, because we did that. We'll remind ourselves for an acceleration token. When revealed, you are confused. If you're confused, you gain surge. I think we're just going to go ahead and pop this, just to get rid of it. And we'll deal 1 damage to the suit. Unfortunately, we just used a prep card, so we will be able to exhaust Sensuit to ready Black Widow. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in play, so we'll be able to play Winter Soldier for free. Reminder, reduce the cost to play him by 1 for each prep card you control. So we're going to use him. I think we're at a point now where we can really start to actually do some damage. We're going to use, these 2, and we're going to pop the Rhino suit. Okay. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3 to remove threat from the scheme. We're going to confuse him. We'll flip this turn. use our safe house to bring back. What do we want to bring back? We're gonna bring in Widow's Bite again. I think. Yeah, that's fine. We will use this to play. Go ahead and get Attack Acrobatics in our hand, or out of our hand, to draw a card. And then we will use Widow's Bite to play Spycraft. Alright. As you see, we are in a decent position, much better position now than we were earlier. So this deck can go from 0 to 100 really fast. We get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably bring H. Coulson in this turn. Maybe Quake. We'll see. Quake's interesting. Quake is good for getting just basically, if you have a Power Justice, you pay 1 resource or 1 card for 2 attack and then a defense 1 turn. So we put our 2-threat on. He would scheme, so that would go away. We're going to shuffle the counter deck. Counter card is Hydro Bomber. Take 2 damage or place a threat on the main scheme. Let's go ahead and place a threat on the main scheme. That'll be fine. Okay. So a couple of things we're going to do first. We're going to go ahead and heal for 9. Heal for 3, excuse me. We're going to use him to pop the Hydro Bomber. We're going to use our safe house to probably bring back Widow's Bite. Maybe Grappling Hook. I think we may bring Grappling Hook back. We'll see. Actually, let's bring back Counterintelligence. We can use these two to play Counterintelligence for free. Draw a card. Flip. Let's see. Now we're going to pay 1 or 2 essentially for Quake. We'll use Quake to finally start dealing some damage. We will use I want to do this. I want to use 2, 3. I want to get Coulson out. Coulson's one of the new cards as well. Shield Spy, 3 health, 2 thwart, 1 attack. After he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a prep card and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Let's look at our hand to see if we have any decent prep. Have another Widow's Bite. Let's just look at our discard pile. Good thing it says and. Let's go ahead and pull Grappling Hook back. Okay. We're going to use him to thwart for 2. Deal damage. We're going to go ahead and pay 1 to drop the other Gauntlet down. We don't quite have enough to get the Grappling Hook down, but that's okay. So we'll draw 4 cards. 2 threat on the main scheme. Alright, so now we've got a chance to start really finally pushing through here. We're going almost 30 minutes. Alright, so we're going to use Quake to defend. Yep. 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5. We are going to pop Attack Acrobatics, so to take 2 of that away. Deal 2 back to him. It will still kill Quake, though, and that's okay. Counter card. Taskmaster, gone. Get out of here. Not even dealing with you. One more damage to him. Alright, so first thing we want to do is go ahead and just take 2 threat here. Use him. Deal 2 damage. We're gonna use 1, 2, 3 for a Dance of Death. 6 here. We're gonna pop this. Put him at 0. The reason I did it that way is because we're gonna be stunned either way. So we'll come in with tough. We'll be stunned. Now let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pay 2. The grappling hook. He goes up to 16 health. He should have a 3rd damage on him. And that will be it. So we got through Rhino stage 1, stage 2. Now we're on to stage 3. Pretty good board state, full health. Winter Soldier's out. Agent Coulson's out. Drawing 5 cards. No extra encounter card, luckily, this turn. So we're in pretty good shape here. We're going to defend because I've got acrobatics, I've got scent suit, I've got plenty of ways to do some stuff here. So he's going to attack for 4 plus 0, so that will be 1. Oh, not take the whole in deck. Take 1. We're going to get rid of the Hydra Mercenary, deal damage to him, which will actually be on tough. Pop that to ready her, and we are back in business. So Stealth Strike's going to be out of the question this turn. Could get an Avengers Mansion down. I think that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to, for the first time in who knows how long, we're going to play Avengers Mansion. We're going to use it to draw a card. Dance of Death, that's always nice. We'll use Coulson, take 2 off. We will use Winter Soldier to take 2 off of him. I want to go ahead and pop these down once again because my deck is going to be cycled through, and I want a chance to get them back into play as soon as possible. Let's see here now. Let's just get rid of Stunned. Don't see any need to have that on us right now. We have a counterintelligence down, so we're gonna flip. We're gonna look for a prep card. More than likely, do we have? So we don't have any espionage. Let's just grab a Widow's Bite just to have it. Okay. We'll use this to pay for that. Draw a card. This to pay for that to draw a card. There's our encounter card. I'm actually going to keep this because 1, 2, 3, I don't see any need to play any of these, so because I want to get Dance to Death. That'll give me 6 damage next turn, 8. And then hopefully we can sort of manage through the rest of it. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We are going to get rid of this card. We'll draw 3. Under surveillance, yeah. So we're in pretty good shape here because we can deal 4 damage and deal 2. We've got plenty of ways to do some stuff here. So this could get ugly real fast. 2, 3. We're fine with that. He's going to scheme for 1. +1. This card gains Surge. We'll pop it to draw 2 cards. Oops. Let's see here now. That's fine. I really think we're going to be able to deal some serious damage, especially drawing 2 extra cards like that. Hydro Bomber, 2 damage. Yeah, take 2 damage. Okay, let's see if we can knock him out completely this turn. So we're going to draw a card. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay here. I just want to throw that out there. We're only going to use this to bring this back just to be able to pay for half of this crap. We're going to knock over. We're going to deal 2. 2, 3, Dance of Death. And then 2, 3, Dance of Death. That's it. So as you see, Black Widow, it's very slow and methodical. I mean, it took us 30 minutes to get through the first phase and 6 minutes to get through the second phase. And she needs her preparation cards, obviously. The Scent Suit is really important. It allows you to reset and +1 defense, especially against Rhino. It gets pretty ugly real fast. Acrobatics is better probably in some other decks as far as against villains because of their bigger boost icons. But if you get maybe a charge or something with a +3 icon on it, that can really deal 4 damage back to him and put him in a world of hurt. The only card I'd probably cut at this point would be Avengers Mansion. I mean, I got it down late in the game, but it's really a great turn 1 card. But it also feels like it's sort of being edged out power-wise because you've got Helicarrier, which is 1 less, and it makes your next card you play 1 less. Quinn Carrier is 3, and you get to generate a wild resource. In this deck, I don't really think you need the mansion because you've got these gauntlets also, which basically pay for any card except for the grappling hook, which you need additional resource for, and counterintelligence. Deck overall is really good. I'm really coming around on Black Widow. When I initially saw her a couple months ago, I was a little worried about her, but I think now she is in a really good spot. Definitely, you just have to understand that cards like Espionage are great on her alter ego side, and cards like Acrobatics are great on her hero side. Counterintelligence, do not underestimate that card. It can really save your butt when you need it to. It literally saved us at one time of dealing the 1 that would have ended the game and kept us out of the touch, or kept us out of reach. Besides that, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Entourage Gaming channel, and we will see you on the next video.